Alright, shalom, shalom. I'd like to say all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching the word of truth throughout the four corners of the globe, rebuilding the house of David, okay? And I'm just going to read this real quick, nothing long per se, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. May it be edifying. Okay, it's Matthew 7:13. It says, "Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in thereat, because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." All right, and with the the cat out of the proverbial bag, okay, and I'm talking about being Hebrew Israelites, okay, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's a lot that if you're gonna stand in it, you're gonna have to, come through the straight gate, okay. And by saying that, this is for people that's just now starting to learn. All right, you gotta be willing to give it your all. Okay, we got the two main examples that they get on the doorstep. Okay, they knock, but they in the threshold, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Okay, and when I'm saying that, I'm talking about, apologizing for nothing. Okay, because you're waking up, you're speaking of your culture, and no man should be able to take that or silence you on that. Okay, and that's a part of the straight gate. All right, that part of the straight gate is feeling that tightness, or walking on the thin line, which is the truth. Okay, in the scriptures it says, let's get it. All right, it says this about being in the truth. Let's go here and read this. The second Ezra 7, it says, "The interest thereof is narrow, and it is set in a dangerous place to fall," right? "Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and only in one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once." Okay, and that's what you're gonna experience, right? So you have to forsake, the things of this world in order to walk on that path. Even so much so as giving up, riches of this world, or said family of this world, or even the love of this world, okay, or the love of the life in this world. Okay, all these things you have to be ready to let fall, because you're walking the tightrope of truth. Okay, and that's the pressure that you're going to receive. Family is not going to like you, kids are not going to like you, you know what I'm saying, because you're adverse to Satan. Okay, you have gone out of the way of the world, the things that people find in, of enjoyment, the wickedness, let's say that. of the world is no longer in you. You don't want to partake in those activities. And it's best to stick to your guns, man. You know, when I say that, I just mean do the will of the Heavenly Father, all right? No matter what. And even the Heavenly Father is going to put tests on you, okay? And you to follow the instructions out of the book and walk the walk, not just talk it, okay? It says, prepare thyself for, let's get that, diverse temptations. This is Ecclesiastes 2:1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave on to him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And see, that's what, you know, these artists, these athletes, these entertainers, all right, they won't submit to that. But you, okay, you that want to be steadfast in the truth and want to get in the good graces of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, let all that that stuff of the world fall to the wayside, man. Because in the end, it's not going to matter. Look at what we're about to go through. We're about to go through time of Jacob's trouble, right? Where it's going to be to the point of no food, no water, no money, okay? Things that you love, hell, not even a house to stay in, because that's one of the things spoken of in the scriptures as well, okay? You're going to have to strictly rely on the Lord, and it's not going to be anything that's already set up, okay? The Lord, he could have you leave where you're at, because the whole thing is to feel the uncomfortability as to Yahweh Shai going to get put on the cross, so to speak, okay? Before that day came, before they grabbed up Yahweh Shai, and he was on the Mount of Gethsemane, it said he sweat beads of blood, man. Okay? So you're going to be pressed. You're going to be pressed hard. And the only thing that's going to save you is that mindset of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai coming to redeem the hopeful elect, and that you'll live in Yahweh Shai and be raised up at the first, okay, upon his return, if it comes down to it, because you're going to have to stay locked in even on to death, man, just like the Maccabean brothers, all right? And that's worthy to be esteemed in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, okay? Look at Job, okay? On to death, man, all right? Let me get this. And this is the hang up that these entertainers are going to forever get caught on, in a stumbling block. All right, let's go to that. Matthew's 24. You know what? I'll get it in a blue letter. Salaki. Let me see. just type in this Salaki. See, right here. Matthew 19 and 20. It says, the young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? And Yahushua said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. All right. And this is what plays in the mind of, like I said, athletes, entertainers, and people of upper echelons that are Israelites. Okay. All this plays in their mind. It says, then said Yahushua unto his disciple, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. Right? Because, like he's getting ready to say in verse 24, and again, I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? So, and, you know, that camel going through the eye of a needle, because back in those days, you know, the gateways to cities were shaped, you know, in a way that was oblong at the top but narrow at the bottom. Okay, the gate would be, so it looked like a needle top, but you know, the the camel could go right through. All right, but a rich man can't get into heaven because he's not willing to put down all those goods. Okay, they come into the kingdom of heaven. So, long story short, it's going to be people that know they're Israelites, but are they willing to go the distance, the mile, okay, to endure to the end with the faith, man. Because the only way you're going to proceed in this thing is by faith with works, and works with faith. So you have to walk it to be in it. You know, if that makes any sense. But once you start rolling in the truth, going along, and you picking up the mysteries, and you going on the way, you'll get the feel for it, and you'll roll with it, you'll rock with it, you know what I'm saying, you'll just like boxing, man. You gotta keep your feet going and your head bobbing and weaving, you know. Gotta keep your hands up, you know. You gotta throw those combinations when you need to. You need to throw that jab, slip jab, you know. You gotta do your thing in order to get to that bell unscathed, okay, not unknocked out. Okay, and that's how this truth is, man. It's going to be just like a athletic event, so to speak. So if you ain't got it in you, it's going to show early when you cop out, especially if you're of the upper echelons. But if you are lowly, you don't have nothing to lose in the first place, nothing at all. So go for the gusto, man, and get in the spirit Stay in the spirit. Keep your feet moving, man. That's the only thing, you know, that the Lord is requiring you to do. And that's to do the work, man. Till the ground, you know. Bring plant the seed, grow fruit, man. That's what the Lord wants you to do. All for his glory. It's not for your own. All right. So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom, Abba Babal, and Kwam Yasharala.